welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaylee Mitchell, also known as NaturalReign. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do this while I am social distancing, because I'm not really doing this to go anywhere because I ain't going nowhere. I called it self-isolation. Now, it's not self-isolation. That's if I actually had the virus that shall not be named. Then I would be doing that. But this is social distancing so that I do not contract this virus that shall not be named. Okay, so I know that I say that a lot in this video, so I just need y'all to know that I am correcting myself right now. And every time y'all hear me say self-isolation, take a shot. If you're of age, every time you hear me say self-isolation, take a shot. And if you don't drink or you don't want to do that, just tally how many times I say self-isolation in this video. All right, so just remember that. Every time I say self-isolation, I really mean social distancing. Okay, now we can get into the video. Today, I'm going to be doing my hair for self-isolation. That's the kicker right there. That's the kicker. I'm doing my hair so that I can go absolutely nowhere. I have no plans to go anywhere. We on lockdown, whatever you want to call it, and it's killer bee because I want to go. I'm usually in the house most of the time anyway, but because I'm not supposed to leave, I feel trapped. I really do. Today was just kind of a random video. I was just thinking I'm just gonna film this, kind of gonna be like a do my hair and chill while I give you guys a kind of a life update, what's been going on in my mind. This is a wash and go, surprise, surprise. Not really. I'm actually gonna be doing a style that I don't think I've ever done on my channel before, so I've done something close to it, but not this one. This one's a little different. So I think I'm just gonna like sleek it back, but it's gonna be big in the back, you know, like bam, I got a lot of hair. You weren't expecting that. What? Me and multitasking, this is why I don't really do like get ready with me type of things, because I be all over the place. Here, there, everywhere. That's where I'm at. The first thing I'm gonna do is wet my hair. All the perimeter of my hair will be wet. This whole isolation thing, I kind of previewed it, but I'm not a huge fan because I don't know, I work from home anyway, so that's not really a big deal for me, and I'm very thankful to be able to make the coins from home and not much has changed for me. But at the same time, I really would like to get out a little more just so I can get away from work, because when I'm at home, I'm gonna find something to do and I'm probably gonna end up working. So for most people, being at home is where they, you know, put down the work. For me, home and work are almost synonymous except for when I'm asleep. So there's that. Gonna wet it some more because what is too much water? Never heard of her. But basically this self-isolation has got me drained because I want to go out, I want to do something, and they're closing down everything. If you guys don't know, I'm in Georgia. Okay, so I guess another thing is that I miss my mom, dad, and brother. They're all in Chicago right now. They're self-isolating but together. I'm using the Blueberry Bliss leave-in. You guys know I like this stuff. I'll have it linked down below for you guys. But I'm just gonna apply this to the places where I already wet my hair. I'm not gonna be wetting the rest of my hair for the most part. But yeah, I miss them and everything like that. I also know that I can use this, you know, time to produce more content. I know I've been slacking on YouTube, and the reason is, I don't know, like I think doing hair is great, and I do like doing hair, and that's why I started this YouTube channel. However, I am so much more than hair, and I know I've said this in a couple of my videos. I'm gonna take a bristle brush. I know I've said this in a couple of my videos already, but I'm more than hair, and I gotta start being more than hair. But I also know that when I do other content, it doesn't get the same type of views as the hair content, because a lot of people come for the hair. But I gotta start doing other things because I haven't even been wanting to put out content like that. Not because I don't miss you guys, but because what am I gonna do? I've done a lot of hair content and I just need to, I don't know, do something else. I want to do hair, continue to do hair, and add on to it. And right now I feel like I'm not adding on to it. I just need to figure out what else there is for me. Like I'm expanding the brand. That's really what I want to do. I want to expand the brand. Natural hair is gonna stay, but other things like getting into skincare. I want to get into clothing hauls. I actually just bought some clothes, so Hopefully whenever those come in, don't know how long that's gonna take, but whenever those come in, I can do a clothing haul for you guys. And I actually bought a lot of clothes, so it might be 2 clothing hauls. I feel the need to do more, and I've been doing more content on Instagram and stuff like that because for me it's an easier platform. I produce a lot of like pictures and videos anyway, so it's easier to just put that content on Instagram. So that has been easier for me than YouTube. Trying to figure out what I want to do, because whatever it is I want to do, I want it to excite me, or like I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it to the best of my ability, and I just feel like you guys deserve that. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it the right way. Basically right now my biggest struggle has been myself. What do I want to do? What is next for me? I know once I decide, I can get the game plan together and make it happen. Like, that is one of my gifts. If I want something bad enough, I'm gonna make that stuff happen. I made YouTube happen, I made social media happen. I can do that with most things that I want in life with enough time and dedication. However, when I don't know what I want to do, that is the most indecisive point for me. I don't know what or where I want to go from here. So it's like I don't want to make a move until I know what it is that I want to do, because if you make a move and you don't know what you want to do, that could be a misstep. You could be going in the wrong direction because you don't have a direction. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to get together for myself. My biggest strength and biggest weakness. I say my biggest strength is that I can really persevere. Something that I want, if I want it bad enough, I'm gonna make it happen. That has to be one of my biggest strengths. I will stick the course no matter how difficult. I'm gonna get it done. No one's gonna tell me no, and in fact, if you tell me no, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make it happen even quicker, and it's gonna be even better, because who are you to tell me what I can and can't do? On the other hand, I think my biggest weakness is that I can be stubborn and really set in my ways. When I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. So I think my biggest strength is my biggest weakness, and I've been told this before by my family, and actually since I miss my family. It is 11:13 here, but it is 10:13 in Chicago. So let's see if they're up. They're usually night people, and they're, you know, self-isolating, so they don't have work or anything like that. So let's see if they're up, because I'm actually gonna ask them what they think my biggest strength and biggest weakness is while I take care of this hair. I know I ain't did much to it, but it's a very simple style. It's a very simple style. Let me see. I'm gonna try to call Papa Mitchell. That's what I call my dad, if you didn't know. So I'm gonna FaceTime him, see if he's up. Hello.
Hey, what's up, baby girl?
Hi, Papa Mitchell. What you doing?
Get ready to go to work?
Oh, you are working? I thought you were self-isolating.
Oh no. My job doesn't allow me to do that.
Oh, wow. Well, you're lucky there. What's everybody else doing?
Your mom's at work already, and
dang. Okay.
I don't know what your brother and stuff. I don't know what they're doing. I'm in my room, so I don't know what they're doing. I think your Willie's watching TV.
And Cody doesn't have to work, right?
Huh?
Cody's not working, or he's working from home?
He's working from home, yeah.
Okay. Well, say hi to my YouTube channel, because I'm filming right now.
Hi, YouTube channel.
I had a question for you. I know you told me this already. I think we've had this conversation before, but I wanted to kind of like include it in my YouTube channel because I'm trying to get them to understand me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Understand.
Trying to do that. So I already told them what I think my biggest strength and weakness is, but I want to hear it from, you know, one of the people who knows me best.
Understand. Wow.
I mean, listen, y'all, my dad is gonna be honest because that's just how he is. He doesn't care that he's on camera, so don't think that's what's gonna happen.
All right. I guess I'll start with the strength first.
Is it weird that I like when people start with weaknesses first and end with the strength, but it doesn't really matter. Do it your way.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with the...
Wait, let me tell them what gel I'm using real quick. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna be using the Style Factor Edge Booster Gel. This stuff is like strong hold, one of the only things that I found that can really hold my hair back, and that's exactly what I need for this kind of slick look. So yeah. Okay, continue on, Daddy.
Alright. So one of your biggest strengths is the fact that you have the ability to, I guess, will your way through things. You set a goal, and despite the odds, despite the likelihood of you being able to succeed in said goal, does not deter you or persuade you from following through. And I've never seen you fail at anything that you ever wanted to do. And I believe that's the reason why, because you have the ability to tap into this mind over matter type of situation. Even if it's a physical thing that you're not supposed to be able to do, or a mental, or it doesn't seem to matter. Whatever that situation is, if the odds are against you, but you want it bad enough, you're able to overcome those odds. That would be, to me, your greatest strength, because a lot of people can't get to that point. They can't, and it doesn't matter what age you're at, you've always had this ability to do that, whereas even people my age can't fathom being able to push past that. They get to that wall and they just can't push through, whereas you look at the wall and you find a way around it, over it, or through it, but you do get to the other side always. Weakness. Greatest weakness would be sometimes in pursuing set goal that you are trying to achieve. You sometimes are not able to be able to see bigger picture, or I'm not gonna say the bigger picture. Your sight is limited, I guess, is the biggest way to put it, and it may be limited for that reason, because in order for you to tap into that mind over matter situation, you need to be focused on what the current situation is, not down the road. So I would say not being able to see way down the road on how what you're doing now is going to affect you way down the road may be your biggest weakness. And I can say that because I can see down the road. I'm always able to see what this looks like later versus right now. But
do you think that's something that comes with time?
Right. Well, I think also not just something that comes with time, but I think it also probably would hinder your ability to do what you do in the present. You see what I'm saying? If you could see, you may not have the strength to be able to push through, over, or around these walls if you were focused more on down the road rather than what's right in front of you. That wall is right in front of you right now. So if you were looking down the road versus what's in front of you right now, you might not make it through, over, under, or around the wall. So that I don't think it's necessarily a thing of time. I think it's what is necessary for you to do what you do in the present. Because I've always been able to see down the road. Okay. That's just me. That's how that's my thing, has been always been able to see down the road, so that the things, the moves that I make, I'm able to pretty much see how it's gonna set me up down the road. I mean, think about it. I got married at 18, 19 years old, so I was able to see this. I knew that I would be married for a long time. We would have 2 kids, a girl and a boy. I knew all this stuff before I got married. But that was down the road. I knew this in high school. I had this vision, this sight of this in high school. I didn't know exactly when I would get married. I didn't have dates and times. I just knew these things would happen. I even knew this, about your mom would be my wife, all of these things I knew. But it was the gift of being able to see down the road. You have the opposite of what I have, which is being able to get through whatever's right now. And it may be a gender thing. That may be what it is. I don't know why that's the case. I really don't. But I just know that's what I see for you, and that's what you've proven to me time and time again, as far as what you're able to do. Whether it be your physical achievements, your mental achievements, they all end up the same way when it comes to you putting your mind over the situation. So whatever the situation is, physics don't add up. Your body shouldn't be able to do what your mind is telling you you can do, and you do it. And same thing, whether it be mental, whether it's something that mentally you shouldn't be prepared to do or able to do, your mind tells you you can. You believe yourself, you believe your mind, and so you therefore achieve this. Set goal, whatever that goal is. And that's, that's quite an amazing feat, because that's actually something that you would think over time you would be able to do. You know what I mean? That, to me, I would think over time somebody would get to that point. But I've seen people live a lifetime and never achieve this. But you've been doing it all your life. This is who you were born to be. Your gift is being able to not only have the ability to do it, but tap into it and make it happen. Whereas a lot of people, they may even think they can do it, but for some reason they fall short. You don't. You always, like I said, I've never seen you fail at anything that you ever wanted to do. I've never seen you fail at anything, and that's quite a feat, Jay, to be honest with you. I mean, never failing at anything you ever wanted to do. it's pretty impressive. Most people fail all the time, at things they want to do, things they don't want to do. They just fail.
I don't know. I think like when I was, I think at a certain time frame, I can't really say like exactly when, but I think at a certain time frame, one of the biggest things was I was so used to always being able to conquer everything that I've ever done that I was afraid to try things, because what does failure look like? Like, that freaked me out. Like, cause everyone fails in life and blah, blah, blah. That idea that I would try something and not be good at it and not be one of the best at it kind of freaked me out. Like, wow, this is all I've ever been doing. So I think at one point, things that made me uncomfortable, I wouldn't do them because I was afraid that, or I don't want to say afraid, but I felt some type of way about, like, what if I don't live up to my own standard? Not everybody else, I don't really care. What if I disappoint me?
Right.
That was like my biggest thing. And then I had to tell myself, like, are you really as good as you say you are, as good as you think you are, if you can't overcome that? If you can't reach outside of that, if you're not even willing to try, And then I also had to realize that failure isn't the end. Failure is like the beginning for most people. It just wasn't my beginning.
Failure is just another opportunity to try again. That's really what it boils down to.
It's an opportunity to learn too. Y'all, I'm just letting this sit on my hair for 10 minutes so it can lay my hair down. So that's what I'm waiting on. All right, you guys, it's been about 10 minutes. Honestly, it's been about 20 because me and my dad can have a long conversation. But I hope you guys enjoy getting to hear from my dad and all that jazz. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Ooh. And now we got a sleek puff. I'm honestly just going to take this pick and just pick for volume. Basically, this is like a poof, slick, low poof. It's not like a slick ponytail just because it's so much bigger than when I do a slick ponytail, because I didn't wrap the knee-high stocking around very much. I only did it like as many times as it would go to get me this size of a puff. Honestly, this style is freaking popping and nobody can tell me nothing because it's super cute. Like, ooh, ooh, all that hair. What you doing with all that hair, girl? Nothing. I just pull it down a little bit. And if you want to, you can even bobby pin it right here, or like right here to your scalp so that it doesn't move. I mean, where is it really going? But if you want it to stay, you could just pin it. I'm not gonna do that for the purpose of this video because isolation. Where am I going? Another thing is you can take these little pieces in the front, add some water, and then I'm just gonna take the olive oil Eco Style Gel and use it to help me curl my little curlies. Ooh. straight like that. Straight like that. So cute. Another thing is I like to do this style when I have maybe like a at least 3-day-old wash and go. I need some frizz because the more frizz you get, the bigger the puff is gonna look in the back, and you want it to have some volume to it. This is day 4 hair, so it's giving me good volume. By day 5, the volume will be even better. Honestly, this is just a great time to practice hairstyles for when you actually do get to leave the cave. When you actually are allowed out, when you decide to re-enter society, you and your hairstyles will be ready. You could thank me later or you could thank me now. I'm just saying. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this hairstyle. I mean, it is basically just a low puff. It doesn't have a part in it. Usually when I do my low ponytails, it has either a middle part or a side part, but this one doesn't have a part at all. You see waves on swim, waves on swim. Got my little curlies on both sides, and I got the big puff in the back. It kind of just works out that my whole puff is red and all the hair slicked is dark brown, my natural hair color. I think that's pretty cute, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little 360 action or whatever. This is a good hairstyle if you want your hair out of your face. A lot of the times I wear my hair down and I don't want to spend as much time as it takes me to do a low ponytail. So the low puff is actually way quicker for me and I get my hair completely out of my face. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me and my dad's little chit chat thing, whatever. I really hope it let you guys get to know me a little more. Cause listen, I am not an open book and I be trying, but just know all the little pieces I share about myself is really huge for me to share them because I'm not an open book. I'm really working, I'm trying, I really want you guys to get to know me more. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, you know, getting to know a little bit more about me, my strengths, my weaknesses. Oh, love it. And enjoyed this little self-isolation hairstyle or whatever. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.